me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Let's be free with Not looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche. We're on the run, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mary, and I'm with Mary's Krafty Kreations, and I showed you how to make a wedding shaker. Now, truth be told, I'm moving my craft room. I made the card many months ago. I had it in a spot. I've misplaced it, so I can't show you the card right now, but if you go watch my video, which is available today, you will be able to see it. And I normally use foam tape in between my card layer and my acetate loot bag, whatever I'm using as the clear. And that time I didn't, so it's a little tighter shaker, but you can do it the way I did it. But I'm just letting you know I normally don't do that unless I'm using like an envelope. So, just to let you know that. And on my YouTube channel tomorrow, I am going to be making an interchangeable not working interchangeable welcome wreath. And so if you want to join me, that's at 1:30 tomorrow afternoon. I do Sunday fun days every Sunday. Usually between 1 and 2. I try around 1:30. I take care of my father, so it's a little hard to gauge some days, depending on how he feels. To foam or not to foam? Usually to foam, Kristen, you know that. As Debbie J says, foam is life, and I think she might be in here. So definitely foam. That's my go-to. I have lots of foam. Oh, sorry. 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Eastern. So, um, so that's what I'm doing tomorrow. I am generally a paper crafter, but I make a lot of cards. Mostly make cards. I also do scrapbooking pages. I also make my own stencils. I make my own SVGs. I do signs. I do wreaths. I do resin. So I try to interact with my audience and I ask them what they want to learn. And then I do that for them. Like my friend Susan had asked about shaker cards. So one Sunday fun day, that's what we did last St. Patrick's Day, was I made some St. Patrick's Day shaker cards and showed her how I did it and tried to make it as easy as possible. And that's what I do. I do have acetate, so it depends on what I'm using it. But I also use loot bags so that I can have like a cute little scene on it. Um, I have clear loot bags, and this is $1. Well, these were $1.25 at the Dollar Tree in Canada. Everything's $1.50 Canadian. But still, great deal. Whereas if you get good quality acetate, it's more expensive. But I do have it and I do use it. But I try to help people reuse things and make it as easy as possible um, to make whatever it is I'm making. And if I don't know how to make something, we can learn together. I mean, I'm not above making learning experiences, and so that's most favorite foam tape. I'm going to tell you this right now. The secret sauce is Amanda at Pear Blossom Press, world's best foam tape. It's double thick to go with her lights, but she is trying to come out with different sizes and different thicknesses, I believe. But it's repositionable for 30 minutes. And even as double foam, because sometimes my regular foam, I will double up just to give you that extra little bit of room for the shaker. But yeah, that I'm telling you, that's the best foam tape you're going to get in the market. See, Debbie knows. Debbie knows. And thank you for subscribing to my channel, Kim. I greatly appreciate that. Oh, thank you, Linda. I love that. Um, my favorite type of card, Kristen, is definitely shakers. I love my shakers. Um, but I'm also currently fascinated by fun folds. So I want to do more fun folds and not just like your general Z fold and whatever. I want to make um there's all kinds of them out there and I see them and I have ADHD, I think. I think most crafters do. And I see something and I'm like, oh, I have to do that. I have to do that. And then you watch Craft Roulette and you watch Aaron and you watch Stamp Me Some Love and you watch the Card Maker Success Summit and you see all these things and it's like, I need to do it all. And that's how I get. That's why I have interactive crafting, because I need somebody to rein me in, because otherwise it's just a free for all. But shakers are my favorite cards. I do those a lot for my friends' birthdays because they tend to keep them. And I also do the Christmas ornaments, the glitter personalized Christmas ornaments, and all my coworkers still have those too. So I like to make things that I know people are going to keep and display. So, and thank you to everybody. My must-have crafting tool, my Barely Arts glue, for sure, for sure. My Misty, titanium scissors, because when you cut your foam tape, titanium scissors will not get gummy like I had a pair of little Cricut scissors that I would, and then after each live I would have to take the baby wipe or alcohol or whatever and clean it, and that's kind of a pain. So yeah, my dies, cardstock, can't live without cardstock. I use cardstock 95% of the time, so I could live with just white cardstock and inks. Where do I get my inspiration from? I get my inspiration from my followers. I get my inspiration from my other crafty friends. Uh, YouTube a lot, because I do watch a lot of crafting YouTube, and so that's where I get most of it. And then sometimes I'll be sleeping and something will come to mind, and I have a little notebook that I keep with me, so I write down ideas. I'll sketch things if I need to know or whatever. So yeah, I get them from all over the place. Yes, titanium scissors are a must-have in any craft room, small, large, whatever. I forget who told me that, but I put a pair of titanium scissors in my craft room after that, and I've never looked back. Because if I forget to clean them after a live and I go to craft again, I can still use them. They're not gummy, and it's fine. Whereas your other stickers, your Cricut scissors, they're done at the end of the day. You have to, sometimes you can't even get through a crafting project. You have to clean your scissors. So, but sometimes I'll design an SVG, Sharon. So she's asking, how do I design and come up with a plan and then pull out supplies or look at my stash? It depends. Sometimes I will have an idea and say, okay, I'm going to work with this. Like last Sunday, Saturday, I had done a bulk card making class with my friend Debbie J. And then Sunday, I had been thinking that I had wanted to use my Glimmer because I hadn't been using my Glimmer system in a while. And so I just pulled out a bunch of my Glimmer and Better Press plates and decided to go from there. I didn't like that card, and I was honest, and I still don't like that card. But I got to play with it, and it also shows people it's only paper. I mean, nobody got hurt in the making of that ugly card. I mean, somebody might like it. It's just not me, but it's okay. I mean, we can do that. We're human. It happens. You can't love every single thing you make. That's how you learn things. So sometimes I'll have stuff out. Sometimes I'll just come on and say, hey, what do you want to do? And look at my stash and say, hey, let's use this. And once a month, I love Pink and Main. Everybody knows that. And I also love Spellbinders. They're my nemesis. But once a month, I get the Krafty Kreations kit from Pink and Main, and I unbox that or open that, and then I do whatever's in the monthly Krafty Courtyard. So once a month I do that, And then the other days I just do whatever. I also stream on Twitch, crafting, but I also play Fortnite over there sometimes because I have a full-time job that's not always easy. It's very stressful. I work in a hospital. So sometimes shooting people on a game helps with, because you can't shoot the doctors, so it's easier to shoot on Fortnite. So that's what I do there. A favorite cardstock. Okay, white cardstock, because no matter what, you have to have. My go-to is Nina White 110, because you can take your inks and ink them up and make them any color you want. So if you need a certain color and you don't have that color cardstock, just take out some ink or something and paints, whatever, and away you go. And I do that frequently. Like, I'll take out my metallic watercolors and just splash some around, and there's my card base, and then put everything together. So that's one of the best suggestions is Nina White 110. So, oh, my Twitch name is Mary's Crafty Kreations 11. So across all my socials, I'm Mary's Crafty Kreations, but Instagram and Twitch, I had to add the 11. So, but if you throw in what crafts help me relax the most, cutting and folding card bases. Sometimes I'll just sit there in front of the TV, have some music playing, and fold card bases, or cut different colored cardstock for card fronts. I also cut up my sentiments, like if I do toner foiling sentiments, like I'll make a whole sheet of sentiments and then I'll cut them up. Just little things like that. It's easy to do while you're sitting there, and it doesn't really take any brain power. My favorite medium to use in my projects, I would say, my metallic watercolors. Honestly, I love how they look. I haven't been playing with them as much. I am not a painter, so I'm usually just throwing them around. I'm not an artist in that way. I'm learning how to use alcohol markers. I go to Kit and Clowder, and I've purchased a couple of classes, and they have some free classes just so I can improve my coloring with my alcohol markers. And I've been using Ohuhu markers lately. But yeah, my metallic watercolors. Whoops. Yeah, I love those. I forgot I didn't put the lid back on. Eek. Oh, do I lean towards clean and simple or blingy and fancy? Blingy and fancy. If it's shiny, if it's, maybe that's why I don't like that card I made last Sunday, because I didn't put any, I mean, I used my metallic watercolors, but I didn't want to waste any of my bling on it. If it's glittery, shiny, pretty, I'm all over it. That's another reason why I like shaker cards, because all the bling shaken up and it's really pretty. So yeah, I do clean and simple once in a blue moon, but no, I'm a blingy girl. I'm a sparkly girl. I've got my pops of color. I have so much bling around here, I do have an issue buying bling, so I really should stop that. And I'm being told that's a wrap. So thank you for watching me. And if you like my card, or you like the way I present it, come join me over on my socials and have some fun, and we'll do some interaction, and you can tell me what to do, and we'll just have lots of fun. So thank you all for coming out, and I hope you enjoy the summit. Thanks.